Dale here, plugging your ears with some thoughts from the gang at WrestleBuddy, and this week I'm giving you the top 5 ways AEW can gain credibility instantly. We have minor tweaks and major adjustments that could help AEW become a legitimate company. Let's go. Number 5, One Tunnel. The bare bones opening promo from Cody Rhodes was to point out how there are no baby faces or heels in this company. This can never work anyway, but I'll get to that later. A company that wants to commingle their talent to then be separated by good guys and bad guys and which entrances to go through so it could be acknowledged by fans as a wink to the fans is counteractive. Take when Sammy Guevara left Chris Jericho's inner circle for a month to come back to prove that MJF was untrustworthy. Sammy looked at the heel entrance and then went to the babyface entrance, and this was pointed out by the announce team. This was counterproductive in every aspect of this company. Number 4, Darkness. No, not getting into Tony Khan's latest rant on Twitter. You could check out our past video for that. This is talking about the combination of lights out and hooded figures. Now, certain wrestlers could have this work for them. Malachi Black and the new Brody King could have this work, but too often we see this occur to have an entrance of someone new. We've also seen countless debuts of people in black hooded sweatshirts and masks. Tony Khan went into Spirit Halloween and bought in bulk to keep ideas fresh. This giddy idiot doesn't realize that he is harming his product. Number 3, Mistaken Identity. This kind of goes back to what I was saying with the heels and babyface entrance. What is the issue with actually having this trope of having good guys and bad guys? Is it 2 cowboys and Indians from last century? Maybe, but even then, how would Eddie Novel work? Protagonists and antagonists are the main focus of stories. There is literally nothing wrong about that. Bring it to your own train of thought. It's impossible to think that you like everyone you ever meet in your life at the same magnitude. People can generate their own ideas on things. This Cody Rhodes outcry is the most poisonous thing that he could do in the industry. He isn't a heel, he isn't a babyface, but yet has to break a fourth wall to tell people how he doesn't want to be a bad guy, but it's also killing the business. Once again, this is counterproductive and nobody cares since it's clear your intentions aren't with wrestling for you and your screen-hogging wife. I could call you a heel for this, but then again, you don't want to be one and you don't believe in it, so why should we care? Number 2, Wrestling 101. We got lucky with Danielson and Page. We had 2 of the greatest matches AEW has ever seen, but that's the feud, guys. Lance Archer has been a pick of mine ever since Omega lost the title. Now, the issue I have here is that the best feud they ever had is given up after 2 matches and that's it. AEW would rather show us the Undisputed Era alongside the Young Bucks for months. Side note, I'm calling this the Undisputed Era. Lately, we've heard this nonsensical term called hotshotting come to light when referencing guys like Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, and John Cena making appearances each week for an extended period of time. Why can't a company feature their best items every week in heavily competitive matchups? And why can't they have logical feuds? AEW needs to put together an effort in knowing who their best products are. Yes, they are people, but Tony needs to realize that they are also investments. Maybe it's not the best time for him to objectify anyone though. Number 1, The Other Castmates. Think of a TV show and how it's produced. It doesn't have just the talent on there. There are plenty of people behind the scenes that help. There are also amazing personalities with decades and decades of experience. Use them, Tony. And speaking of Tony, make sure you tell Tony Schiavone to act professional and not some creepy old man that laughs at his own scent. Use Dasha a lot more as well in the back with the interviews. Not only is she great on the mic, but it's clear the talent also enjoys talking to her. And the main thing we need to talk about with the supportive cast is to have Excalibur stop mentioning that he used to wrestle some of these guys that debut. He instantly mitigates any talent since nobody considers him to be a wrestler. Corey Graves doesn't talk about when he used to be in NXT with Seth Rollins. NXT is a reputable company. PWG is not. Tony needs to put a hold on what his talent does and not let the inmates run the asylum any more than they have to. And don't get me started on Ref Aubrey. Once again, this is Dale from WrestleBuddy, and if you love the words that have been spoken, then like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more from us and all of your WrestleBuddy personalities. Also, join us for the Royal Rumble live stream. That way you could see everybody under the WrestleBuddy umbrella just enjoying the show. Hopefully it's a good one. Once again, tune in next time, and remember to keep loving wrestling.